Hi, these comments are for ML, and I am Michael from OTC, OnlineTOEFLCourse.com. How's it going? And before we get to your speaking practice, congratulations on your most recent TOEFL exam. I know that you got 29 on the speaking. According to your email, you're working a little bit on the reading section right now. So this is great. This is good. So there's a few people at YouTube that are probably going to watch this too, because a lot of students want to know, what does it sound like to get over 26? So you just got 29, so this is a good example. And I'm getting ready to listen to your speaking practice. So you're doing some Zaban TOEFL practice, I think integrated practice, right? All right, here we go.
The university makes an announcement that they are planning to hold two graduation ceremony because of the increase in number of students, single ceremony has become uncomfortably long. However, woman from the conversation thinks that this change is unnecessary. First and foremost, she says that although it takes a lot of time, but still the easier way would be to decrease the number of speeches. On the top of this, she says that size of the hall is not a problem. They can always reduce the number of guests because right now each student is allowed to bring 10 people. So now
Okay.
if they can cut down to 6 people, the ceremony could stay as it is. So even though university thinks that hall size is too small to accommodate friends and family, women totally disagrees with the university's new plan.
Yeah, nice use of that complex sentence at the end. Based on the rubrics, I'm going to put you right around probably 24 to 26 points on this one. I'm going to listen to it one more time, so I think maybe some slight delivery issues. There might have been a language issue in there, but I think your topic development is very strong. Okay, so let's listen to it one more time.
The university makes an announcement that they are planning to hold two graduation ceremony.
I would say the university makes an announcement that officials are planning to. Something like that, instead of saying they, or the board is doing, or the administration is, because once you say they, the university is actually singular, but then they is plural, so who is they? Who does that refer to?
Because of the increase in number of students, single ceremony has become uncomfortably long.
Okay.
However, woman from the conversation thinks that this change is unnecessary. First and foremost, she says that although it takes a lot of time, but still the easier way would be to decrease the number of speeches.
Okay.
On the
Yeah, good job on varying your intonation there.
top of this, she says that size.
Yeah, on top of this, I'd probably say furthermore or in addition. On top of this is a little bit informal for this type of speaking task.
Of the hall is not a problem. They can always reduce the number of guests because right now each student is allowed to bring 10 people. So now if they can cut down to 6 people, the ceremony could stay as it is.
So now if they can cut it down to blah, 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 according to the woman, the ceremony can stay as it is. So maybe throw a voice marker in there to help acknowledge that information as going back to the listening passage.
Even though university thinks that hall size is too small to accommodate friends and family, women totally disagrees with the university's new plan.
Good. So the good thing is when you're speaking, you got that what's called your speech is generally clear, fluid, and sustained. So that is a good characteristic. That's exactly what you did there. Let me look. Minor pace may vary. Yeah, I'm going to put you right around, I think I said 24 to 26. I think maybe I'm going to put you right around 26 points on it. I think overall it's a very strong response. And it shows. I mean, this is why you got such a high score in the the TOEFL speaking section. I think it's because of that fluid, sustained kind of response to the speaking task. You're very, very fluid in how you respond to it. You do have some minor adjustments, some minor problems with pronunciation, but it doesn't really interfere in your ideas. So there it is, YouTubers. This is your goal. You want to do exactly what this student did during this practice test, and this is how you get a high score. All right, ML. Thank you for sending me the practice test, and keep up the good work. I know you're working hard on improving reading. Unfortunately, reading is a time-consuming, very slow process to get that what we call reading proficiency. So just stick with some of the suggestions I gave you, and time is on your side, and you will develop a better overall reading proficiency and ultimately a higher TOEFL score in that section.